Hello everyone, your boy Dry is back. A monthly voucher, whatever else. Alright, let me water these strawberries so I can keep getting the happiness. Alright, let's go on an adventure, shall we, guys? I know I tried to do the trial tower for the last few ones, and I have to. They have the voucher. They have the boost. I got to. They're very important. Alright, let's go find an enemy. Don't run away. Why do they keep running away? Bye-bye. Yeah, you really think I was gonna let them run around doing whatever they liked? Hell no. Ooh! Sorry, but gold? Okay, cool. We just murdered that gold gopher. Ooh, full potion S. I'll take that. Really useful. So yeah, other than me finishing Yoshi's Island, I am planning to finish another game. Wordscapes. I'm gonna be real, boys. When I first played Wordscapes, I wanted to play because it looked fun. I didn't realize the ads were going to get bad, and I really don't want to spend money on a game that has very shady ads in it. Like, I'm not going to lie. I do like Wordscapes. I love the game. But I think 13 Worlds is kind of reasonable within the span of things, knowing that I did over 200 videos on it already, and I'm looking back at the past of knowing all the other videos of games I've done previously as well. So I'm trying to be mindful of how many videos I'm making. So that's why I'm only doing a few videos on things that I can find necessary, like the boosts. Of course, I'll do videos on the boosts, but we will move on with the story. It just might take a while for me to be able to properly beat the levels that people can find worth it. I do have the guy that can increase all our stats really well and can do a good job. I just need to train him. I just need to get off my ass. But for right now, I just kind of want to try to get more boosts. And I do want to get all the legendary equipment. Because, you know, that's literally the whole point of this game, is to get said all equipment. Maybe I'll come back to the tower stage when our characters are like level 70, level 80. So then we can just blitz through it. Which might be the better option. Okay, level 60. Good job, Janae. Basically, our guys are, at this point, the level of, DenpaMen that I originally had in the very first game. I think they were level 70, but I just can't remember for the life of me if that was the case or not. Again, it has been quite some time. And why do I feel more energy? Well, one, because I had a crap ton of food. Because yesterday, I actually went to a family reunion, which I haven't been able to do in quite some time because of COVID and other situations and, you know, IRL stuff. But I was finally able to visit my cousins for the first time in almost 2 years. The last time I saw them was during another IRL event, which I think people probably might know or not know, my mother's passing. But, because in the earlier days of the channel, I always talked about taking care of my mother. It was pretty clear that she was bedridden, but unfortunately did pass. But I'm not going to keep downplaying it. I'm not going to keep mentioning it because, you know, people will take that as, like, me fishing for sympathy, and no, I'm just fondly talking about my mother. That's really it. It's not about sympathy. It's not about farming, because why the hell would I do that? And I've explained this to my cousins, and I guess I'll explain this now. The whole reason why I even started my channel, well, in the original first place when I was younger, was to fill the void of me being lonely and slowly build my communication skills, because at that point, I didn't trust therapists growing up because, you know, I was really defensive and I thought the world was out to get me. Slowly, through therapy and a lot of healing, I was able to not think that way anymore. But slowly now, it's more than just a hobby. It's just to fill a void. Because, unfortunately, when I was growing up, I'm like, oh, I'm going to be like a working adult. I'm going to be like everything else. I'm going to try to be this. That was not the case. I, unfortunately, did not get to have said dreams. They were just crushed. And knowing about my own anxieties and wherever else, I could completely understand that I was just being wistful and foolish. Does that mean I could still make a career? Well, I could. But then what? Will it really be eventful? Will it even be worth it? Yeah, I could make my quality better, but do I want to follow on the same path as everyone else? Wasn't YouTube made for the whole similar point of just doing what you wanted on your own terms? And just to be yourself, which is in the name, YouTube? So that's why I'm just doing it the way that I like to enjoy it. Besides, I've said in the past before, I don't like the idea of wanting to become something so grand and so big. I kind of hate that idea. Because there's so many other guys who are actually trying for the said spot and are putting the work into actually, you know, being recognized, that I feel like I shouldn't take their spot. Because they probably deserve it way more than I do. As someone who doesn't even want said spot. So that's why I'm like, why should I even try to make my videos look better or whatever else, when there's actual people out there that want that and deserve it, because they are the ones who are putting in the work, putting in the hours, and trying to make themselves have a career on the platform. All I just want to do is have fun playing games that I like to play, and maybe get people into playing them too. And if someone needs advice, I will help them. I'm not 100% the most best source when it comes to problems, and I may not remember everything, but if someone is in help and does need it, I will help out. And that's what I kind of want it to be. You know? And I'm sorry for speaking out like that, but that's just how I generally feel. And I know some people can't, accept that. But as I grow older and I see all this stuff, I remember these people on the internet, they're human beings too. The more scarier part is that you don't know what they think. You don't know if they're telling the truth or not. That's why I always take everything with a grain of salt. You guys can take with a grain of salt with me too, but generally, I just want to play games for fun. That's literally all this was, just me playing games, having fun. I do appreciate the support and whatever else. I'm not downplaying that. I do appreciate it, guys, and thank you. And there are some people out there that do want me to succeed. They do want me, or probably just because they don't want to see their favorite game in shitty recording things in 2024. Well, I apologize. That just means I'm not the right YouTuber for you. There's always someone who's played the games I did, maybe without commentary, and maybe the commentary's different, and that's okay. That's why there's so many of these channels. And that's why I'm just staying on a lower pedestal, because I never want to give myself the idea of growing as a bigger YouTuber. Maybe someday, if I have the confidence, if I do have, people to keep me in check, and I can stay grounded, maybe someday. Maybe. Besides, I am not ready for the backlash. Oh, no. As someone who already struggles with very deprecating, bad self-loathing, I don't think I will ever be ready for the internet if it ever does attack me. I never will be ready. That's why I just want to stay on the lower pedestal. I just can't handle it. I'm sorry. I'm the type of person that never wants to start confrontations. I never want to start anything bad. I just want to stay on the low. I never want to, go into something that could, potentially cause trouble for my family. That's just who I am. I'm just very cautious like that. Hell, I didn't go to a lot of parties when I was younger, back in high school, because I didn't want to worry my bedridden mother, God forbid, that her son got into something stupid. So, I did the smart thing, and I stayed at home making sure, my son made it home safely. I can, sleep well. Because being stressed out would just make her body worse, and thus made, the cancer suppress even more. I wanted to make her as healthy as possible so she'd fight off the cancer as much as she could. That's why I never bothered going out to parties or whatever else. And besides, I knew the troubles. I didn't want to die. I wanted to live. I'm not dying because of some dumb teenager's decision to go behind the wheel while they're high off their rocker or drunk so they can't even comprehend what they're doing. I wasn't going to put my life in their hands. No. I might as well just stay home and play my video games than go to a party and then wound up dead. Besides, I knew there were, tests before then. I wanted to try to study them the best I could. I wasn't the best studier, but I did try my best in school. And gave it my all. Though I can't really say my all. But I did try. At least I got decent grades. College was just too much. It was just too much. Especially during COVID. I did not want to be there, dude. I was miserable. And you can say that for the rest of this Real Deal LP, which I might actually return to now. Because, one, I feel bad for the way I ended it and the way that it was throughout most of it. I felt like I didn't really actually give everything to it. And yeah, the game really did piss me off. Because, you know, the tight conditions to be able to 100% everything. Because I'm stubborn. You will see throughout a lot of these games in the past. I am highly stubborn. But I know when to sit down and realize, okay, this is not worth fighting for. Like, Pretty One, for example. I knew I wasn't gonna beat the game, okay? I knew very damn well that that was the type of game I'm never gonna beat. So, I was like, why should I waste my energy on trying to beat something that I damn well know I can't ever beat? So, that's why Pretty One is the way it is. I didn't want it to be. I did try. But again, I have to remind some of my friends that I am only human, and I can only do so much, because the skill ceiling for a lot of people is very different, and that's what we all gotta understand. Someone can do this, some people can't, and that's okay, because we're all human, and we are all our own individuals, and we can like and hate anything that we want, you know? We just gotta be respectful and mindful to others. And not berate them to the point where they want to end their own lives. I'm talking to you, Twitter. You know what you're doing. Stop it. Anyhow, that's just my own stance on anything I guess I can talk about. That I am just my own being. I beat the beat of my own drum, and I just do things that I feel like doing. If I wanted to play a game, I play it. That's just how it is. But yeah, we got more boosts. How many boosts did I get? Let's check that with our item list here. Okay, I got a few more vouchers here. I got a gold 50%, nice. And I got one 50%. That's good, that's good. I wanted to get a few more of these vouchers, though I can't get everything, but it's useful to get some of this, and I wanted to get some of the critical ones back, but we'll try to get more criticals later on. Thank you all so much for watching Let's Play the new DenpaMen. Next time, and seriously, next time, we will go to Stage 9, and I will triumph and go there on my own, along with my DenpaMen, to try to beat the boss. Hope to see you all then. Peace, stay crispy. Bye, guys.